Hey math kids, today we're going to talk about relationships between lines. Alright, so they ask us to reduce this system using row reduction. Hence describe the relationship between the pair of lines. Okay, so we put this into a matrix. 3, 5, 9, 2, -3, -13. Alright, so we want to somehow make a 0, and so they don't really have anything in common. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to multiply this row by -2 and this row by 3, and I'm going to actually multiply those. So we get -6, we get -10, -18, we get 6, -9, and -39. Okay, I'm going to add the top to the bottom. No, actually, let's go this way. Bottom to the top. So that means I keep the bottom row the same. Top one becomes 0, -19, and what is this? 7, carry 1, 3, 4, 5, -57. Now, I think 57 is divisible by 19, but let me just double check that. Yeah, so it's 3. So what I'm going to do, because I want to make a 1 in the row where I have a 0, and so I'm going to divide by -19, so I get 0, 1, 3. Bottom row is untouched. Now I'm going to use this 1 to cancel this 9, so I'm going to just do a multiple of this row, positive 9, and then add it. So 0, 9, and then 27. And top row stays the same. And we add these, so we get 6, 0, and 12. Now we divide by 6. Top row stays the same. This is 1, 0, 2. And since this is x and this is y is equal to 3, x is equal to 2. Okay. Now, if we let's see. I feel like I made a mistake somewhere. Yes. This was supposed to be -12, and so that's -2. Alright. Basically, the relationship is we know that they intersect at this point. And that's it. Okay, now we're going to do something similar. So k is a constant. It says give a geometric interpretation of the solutions. Okay, so we're going to write this. And the good news, the k is in the answer column, and so it's not really going to affect how we do this. It's just going to look kind of messy. Okay, I'm going to do a -4 multiple of the top, but I'm not going to actually change the top. And then we add those together. So we get 0, 0, k minus 20. Alright, so basically we only have two options. Because our second equation would be 0 plus 0 equals k minus 20. If we look at this equation with this thing. So if k is equal to 20, what's going to happen is we're going to get 0 equals 0, so we have infinite solutions. Okay. And if we so that means that they are the same line, essentially. They're a line like on top of each other, and the word for that is coincident. Now if we have k does not equal 20, we're going to get 0 equals 1, 0 equals 2, 0 equals 15, 0 equals negative 12, all things that are false. And so that would just be they have no solutions, which means that they're parallel. So it just means they'll never cross. All right, moving on to the next one.